I think it says it back. I mean, it doesn't say it back.
Okay. All right, brother. Thanks. Okay, we back. Yeah. The internet just went down, brother. That's all. Yeah, but I got a backpack. Okay, he got something to bag it up with. Yeah. Brothers and sisters, do I need to start all over or just keep going forward?
I'll start over at chapter 3 again.
Okay, I'm actually see what they say. Okay. All right. Miss Ross say just keep. Okay. All right. Well, I won't read the dictionary or nothing like that. I just start over with the scriptures, because that's what's more important, the scriptures anyway. We'll just start over in the scripture.
You just start at chapter 3 again? I mean,
Yeah,
not that much.
Yeah, because I'm not going to read everything I read at first. Yeah.
So about what, 5 minutes or 2 minutes or what?
Yeah, I'll wait a few more minutes for the brothers and sisters to get back on that. Yeah. Okay, brother. All right. Yeah. What connection is it? Fully charged?
Yes, it was fully charged though. Like it's going. Just leave it charged up.
Yeah. Let me play the song again on one about.
I'm good.
When you ready, whenever you want to go.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 3.
Yeah, but I got to. So my name is Yahuda ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yahweh. I want to give all honor, glory, and worship to Yahweh by saying Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now I was cut off for a minute, but I ain't gonna start all the way over. But I'm gonna get in the scriptures and let the scriptures back up what I'm saying. So I want to start off in the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 3.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 3. And Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not burnt. And when Yahweh saw that he turned aside to see, Elohim called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, Here am I.
Now show me in the New Testament where he called JC, or Paul, where he called any of them. He never called none of them. Read.
And he said, Draw not nigh hither.
Come to me.
Put off thy shoes from off thy feet.
Take your shoes off your feet.
For the place whereon thou standest is holy ground.
This is a holy ground you're standing on. So Yahweh told Moses, take your shoes off, because this is a holy ground. Read.
Moreover, he said, I am the Elohim of thy father, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Isaac, and Elohim of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon Elohim.
That's right. You're supposed to be afraid of Yah. Right. Read.
And Yahweh said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt.
Just like he see the affliction of the people in Egypt, he see the affliction of us in the United States.
And have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters.
That's right. He hears crying out.
For I know their sorrows.
Yahweh know what's going on right now today in America. He ain't sleep. He know what's going on. Read.
And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land unto a good land and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey.
He gonna do the same thing again from the United States. He gonna deliver us from out of here. Read.
Unto the place of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me, and I have seen also the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them.
Yahweh know what's going on. He see it all, hear it all, and see it all. Read.
Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh.
He told Moses to come to me. He never told nobody in the New Testament to come to him, but he told Moses to come to him. Read.
That thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. And Moses said unto Elohim, Who am I, that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt? And he said, Certainly I will be with thee.
Yahweh told Moses, I'm going to be with you. Now, who was he with in the New Testament? Nobody. Read.
And this shall be a token unto thee, that I have sent thee. When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve Elohim upon this mountain.
Right. Okay. Go to Exodus 4 and 10.
Exodus chapter 4, verse 10. And Moses said unto Elohim, O my Yahweh, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue.
He told him, I can't hardly talk. I stutter when I talk.
And Yahweh said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth?
Yahweh told Moses, who made everybody's mouth?
Or maketh the dumb?
Yahweh said, I make the dumb.
Or deaf?
The deaf.
Or the seeing?
And he make you see.
Or the blind?
He made Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles blind.
Have not I Yahweh?
Yahweh said, I do it all. He does it all. Read.
Now therefore go, and I will be with thy mouth.
Yahweh told Moses to go, and I'm going to be with your mouth. Now show me in the New Testament where he told anybody to go and he going to be with their mouth. That's what I want to read. And if you can show it to me and prove it to me that Yahweh did it, you'll get $100. Read.
and teach thee what thou shalt say.
And Yahweh gonna teach him.
And he said, O my Yahweh, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him whom thou wilt send. And the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Moses. And he said, Is not Aaron the Levite thy brother? I know that he can speak well. And also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee. And when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart.
Well, I know Aaron could pop that corn. That's what the Almighty said. Well, I know he can pop it, so I know he can speak well. Read, Aaron, his brother.
And thou shalt speak unto him, and put words in his mouth, and I will be with thy mouth, and with his mouth, and will teach you what ye shall do.
So there's two men that Yahweh was with, they mouth. He was with Moses' mouth, and he was with Aaron, brother, Moses' brother Aaron mouth. Now show me in the New Testament where he was with anybody's mouth. Read.
And he shall be thy spokesman unto the people.
That's right. He's gonna be a Philadelphia lawyer, a spokesman, a lawyer. And this read.
And he shall be, even he shall be to thee instead of a mouth, and thou shalt be to him instead of Elohim.
That's right. Now go to Exodus 7. 7 and start at the first verse.
Exodus chapter 7, verse 1. And Yahweh said unto Moses, See, I have made thee a Elohim to Pharaoh, and Aaron thy brother shall be thy prophet.
Now Yahweh did this. Show me where he did this with anybody in the New Testament with, and you'll get paid again. He ain't dealt with nobody in the New Testament like he dealing with these guys. He'll read.
Thou shalt speak all that I command thee, and Aaron thy brother shall speak unto Pharaoh.
Now, did Paul, Peter, Luke, and John, and JC speak all that what the Almighty said in the Old Testament? No, they didn't. They condemned the New Old Testament and talk about what I say. Read.
That he send the children of Israel out of his land, and I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt, and bring forth my armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. And the Egyptians shall know that I am Yahweh when I stretch forth my hand upon Egypt, and bring out the children of Israel from among them.
They're going to know once I plague everybody in Egypt and don't plague the Israelites, they're going to know that I'm the one. Read.
And Moses and Aaron did as Yahweh commanded them.
Now, did JC and Paul and Peter and them do what Yahweh? No, they didn't. They had their own laws. They said what they wanted to do. They did with their own mind. Read.
So did they. And Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron 83 years old, when they spake unto Pharaoh.
In other words, Moses was 80 years old, and Aaron was 83 years old.
And Yahweh spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, When Pharaoh shall speak unto you, saying, Show a miracle for you, then thou shalt say unto Aaron, Take thy rod and cast it before Pharaoh, and it shall become a serpent. And Moses and Aaron went in unto Pharaoh, and they did so as Yahweh had commanded.
That's right. They did what Yahweh said.
And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent.
Okay, read. I'm just proving a point to how Yahweh was with this man, and he wasn't studying nobody in the New Testament. Okay, go to Exodus 8 and start at the 20 and 24.
Exodus chapter 8, verse 20. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Rise up early in the morning.
Now, who did he tell? Speak to in the New Testament like he spoke to Moses?
And stand before Pharaoh. Lo, he cometh forth to the water, and say unto him, Thus saith Yahweh, Let my people go, that they may serve me.
See, you will never see this in the New Testament where it say, Thus said Yahweh. Yahweh came unto me saying, none of that. Read.
Else, if thou wilt not let my people go, behold, I will send swarms of flies upon thee, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy houses, and the houses of the Egyptians shall be full of swarms of flies, and also the ground whereon they are. And I will sever in that day the land of Goshen, and that which my people and in which my people dwell, that no swarms of flies shall be there, to the end thou mayest know that I am Yahweh in the midst of the earth.
Now you see how he played favor with the Egyptian. He made the flies go and get them, and the flies didn't come to Goshen with the Hebrew Israelites. So there wasn't no flies there, but they was everywhere but Goshen.
And I will put a division between my people and thy people. Tomorrow shall this sign be.
They're gonna make a difference between the people. Read.
And Yahweh did so.
And he did it.
And there came a grievous swarm of flies into the house of Pharaoh, and into his servants' houses, and into all the land of Egypt. The land was corrupted by reason of the swarm of flies.
That's right. What verse is that?
That's 24.
Okay, yeah, that's all I need. All right, then. Let's go to Exodus 9. Exodus 9 and 1.
Exodus chapter 9, verse 1. Then Yahweh said to Moses.
He all through this book, he talking to Moses like I'm talking to y'all. Read.
Go in to Pharaoh and tell him, thus saith Yahweh Elohim of the Hebrews.
He the Yahweh of the Hebrew, not the Yahweh of the Christians and the Muslims and Messianics. He said, I'm the God of the Hebrews. Read.
Let my people go, that they may serve me. For if thou refuse to let them go, and will hold them still, behold, the hand of Yahweh is upon thy cattle which is in the field, upon the horses, upon the asses, upon the camels, upon the oxen, and upon the sheep. There shall be a very grievous murrain, and Yahweh shall sever between the cattle of Israel and the cattle of Egypt.
There you go, making a difference in the people.
And there shall nothing die of all that is the children of Israel.
All right, that's right.
And Yahweh appointed a set time, saying, tomorrow Yahweh shall do this thing in the land.
He's going to do this thing in the land.
And Yahweh did that thing on the morrow, and all the cattle of Egypt died, but of the cattle of the children of Israel died not one.
Not one of them, right.
And Pharaoh sent, and behold,
what verse you at?
7. There was not one of the cattle of the Israelites dead, and the heart of Pharaoh was hardened, and he did not let the people go.
Just because the Almighty hardened his heart. He talking about mind. No, he dealing with the heart. He ain't dealing with no mind. Your heart is what he focused on. Yahweh is.
And Yahweh said unto Moses and unto Aaron, take to you handfuls of ashes of the furnace, and let Moses sprinkle it toward the heaven in the sight of Pharaoh. And it shall become small dust in all the land of Egypt, and shall be a bull breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beast throughout all the land of Egypt.
That's right.
And they took ashes of the furnace and stood before Pharaoh, and Moses sprinkled it up toward heaven, and it became a bull breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beast. And the magicians could not stand before Moses because of the bulls.
See, the magicians is the soothsayers and witchcraft people that believe in voodoo, black magic, and all that kind of junk. That was going on way back then. Louisiana right now today. Read.
For the bull was upon all the Egyptians, and Pharaoh hardened the heart of, and Yahweh hardened the heart of Pharaoh.
That's right, hardened heart.
And he hearkened not unto them.
He didn't listen to the children of Israel.
As Yahweh has spoken unto Moses. And Yahweh said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning.
Now, who did he tell in the New Testament to rise up early in the morning? He talking to Moses. Read.
And stand before Pharaoh, and say unto him, thus saith Yahweh Elohim of the Hebrews, let my people go, that they may serve me.
They may serve Yahweh. Read.
For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thine heart, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, that thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth.
And this coronavirus is one of his plagues that he sent up on the United States. Ain't nobody like him. That's right. Read.
For now I will stretch out my hand, that I may smite thee and thy people with pestilence, and thou shalt be cut off from the earth.
That's right. Talking about to the Egyptians. Read.
And in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up.
Yahweh said, in this very deed have I raised Moses up for this.
For to show in thee my power.
To show in Moses his power. Not Paul, Luke, and John, and Peter, them clowns over there in the New Testament. He ain't raised none of them up. He raised this man up. That's the reason why we're supposed to be listening to Moses, because the Almighty loved Moses and won't study nobody in no New Testament. Read.
And that my name may be declared throughout all the earth.
All of them. Now you read that 16 again, because I want this to sink in to the Masons, the Christians, and everybody that's talking about JC is the man. JC in a fart in the windstorm. Read.
And in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up.
Yahweh said, in very deed for this cause have I raised Moses up.
For to show in thee my power.
To show in Moses his power.
And that my name may be declared throughout all the earth.
That Yahweh name gonna be all through the earth, because he never did tell no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost junk, or tell nobody to go through somebody to get to me. Yahweh jealous, so he want his name. The New Testament say JC name is above every name, and we know that's a lie. This is Yahweh name is over everybody's name. Oh, what verse was that? Keep reading.
As yet exaltest thou thyself against my people, that thou wilt not let them go. Behold, tomorrow about this time I will cause it to rain a very grievous hail, such as have not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof, even until now. Send therefore now, and gather thy cattle, and all that thou hast in the field, for upon every man and beast which shall be found in the field, and shall not be brought home, the hail shall come down upon them, and they shall die. He that feared the word of Yahweh among the servants of Pharaoh made his servants and his cattle flee into the houses. And he that regarded not the word of Yahweh left his servants and his cattle in the field.
Right.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, stretch forth thy hand toward heaven.
Now, who did he tell to stretch forth their hand in the New Testament?
That there may be hail in all the land of Egypt, upon man and upon beast, and upon every herb of the field throughout the land of Egypt. And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven, and Yahweh sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along upon the ground, and Yahweh rained hail upon the land of Egypt. So there was hail and fire mingled with the hail, very grievous, such as there was none like it in all the land of Egypt since it became a nation. And the hail smote throughout all the land of Egypt, all that was in the field, both man and beast. And the hail smote every herb of the field, and brake every tree of the field.
Now watch this. Watch what he did in this verse right here. Read.
Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel were, was there no hail.
Almighty show favor. Talking about he don't show favor, you a lie. The Most High show favor when you righteous and 100 in his eyes. He gonna give it to you. That's right. He played the Egyptians and then played the house of Goshen, which was the Israelites. Okay, that's 26.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Exodus 11. 11 and 1, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 1.
Exodus chapter 11, verse 1. And Yahweh said unto Moses, yet will I bring one plague more upon Pharaoh and upon Egypt. Afterwards he will let you go hence. When he shall let you go, he shall surely thrust you out hence altogether. Speak now in the ears of the people, and let every man borrow of his neighbor, and every woman of her neighbor, jewels of silver and jewels of gold. And Yahweh gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians.
You know what? There it is. The Christian told me he don't show favor. There it is. He show favor so they can stop lying. Read.
Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants, and in the sight of the people. And Moses said, thus saith Yahweh, about midnight will I go out into the midst of Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sitteth upon his throne, even unto the firstborn of the maid servant that is beyond the mill, and all the firstborn of beasts.
So the Almighty killed all the firstborn of the Egyptian, the beast, and the man. Read.
And there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt.
That's right. Can you imagine Almighty doing it to the United States? killing all the firstborn of these people, they're going to be a great cry out through the United States. That's right. Read.
Such as there was none like it.
There wasn't no day like this.
Nor shall be like it any more. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
The dog ain't going to move his tongue.
Against man or beast, that ye may know that Yahweh do put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
He put a difference between the Christians and the real Hebrew, the Messianics and the real Hebrew, the Gentiles and the real Hebrew. He make a difference. Read that again. That's corn right there. Tell me he don't make no difference. Yes, sir, he do. Read that 7th verse again.
But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know that Yahweh do put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
Say no, you gonna know he do it. That's right. When you know, love, and fear Yahweh, you know he make a difference between a man that's keeping his laws and statutes and precept and judgment and a man that ain't, or a woman that ain't. He make a difference. He ain't gonna love you and you ain't keeping on his law, statute, and commandment. You ain't talking about that hippie over the stick over the note. He ain't gonna love you. He can't and ain't gonna love you. Did you finish that?
Yeah.
Okay. He do make a difference. Okay, go to 14. 14:1.
Exodus chapter 14, verse 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying,
all through the book, Yahweh speaking to Moses. Now show me in the New Testament where he spoke to anybody. Well, Yahweh spoke to Paul. Yahweh spoke to John. Yahweh spoke to Peter. Yahweh spoke to JC. You ain't gonna never see that. So why in the world would you go in a book that the Most High don't even have nothing to do with? You got to be retarded. Something wrong with you. Oh, I know why you're gonna do it. Hold on. This is why you're gonna do it. Go back to what was that at? And Psalm, that was Proverbs, I believe. That's when Proverbs 19. Yeah. Hold it right there though. Yeah. This why they gonna do it. This reason they can't let the New Testament go. What was that? 19. It was train a child needs to go. Oh, okay. It was 22. Yeah, that was Proverbs 22 and 6. This the reason why they can't understand this book and why they won't change. Read.
Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
Train up a child when the way he should go. When he was training Christianity, the New Testament, Islam, Christmas trees, Thanksgiving, and eating pork, when he trained up a child, that's the way he went. That's the way he went. That's the way he was raised, and that's how he was trained, because the parents taught him to go to church, call up on the hippie on the stick, and be baptized and wear a cross. So that's the reason why. Read.
And when he is old,
but when y'all got old,
he will not depart from it.
Y'all never departed from Christianity in the New Testament. You never did. That's when you got Messianics. A Messianic is a man that believes in the Old and the New Testament, because he was trained that way. He was raised that way. He was brought up that way. I wasn't brought up in that. So it wasn't hard for me to figure the truth out. I wasn't raised as a Christian or brought up in that junk. That's when it wasn't hard for me to get away from that junk. Okay, now go back to 14, I think. Yeah.
Exodus chapter 14, verse 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, that they turn and encamp before Pi-Hahiroth, between Migdol and the sea, over against Ba-Zaphon, before it shall ye encamp by the sea. For Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, They are entangled in the land, the wilderness have shut them in, and I will harden Pharaoh's heart.
Yeah, that's right. He can harden his heart.
That he shall follow after them, and I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his host, that the Egyptians may know that I am Yahweh, and they did so.
That's right. The whole world gonna know it. Just knew at that time, and they gonna know again. Read.
And it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and of his servants was turned against the people, And they said, why have we done this, that we have let Israel go from serving us? And he made ready his chariot and took his people with him. And he took 600 chosen chariots and all the chariots of Egypt and captains over every one of them. And Pharaoh hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he pursued after the children of Israel.
They ran after us. Read.
And the children of Israel went out with a high hand, but the Egyptians pursued after them, all the horses and chariots of Pharaoh and his horsemen and his army, and overtook them encamping by the sea, beside Pi-hahiroth, before Baal-zephon. And when Pharaoh drew nigh, and the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them, and they were sore afraid. And the children of Israel cried out unto Yahweh.
That's right.
And they said unto Moses, and they said unto Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness?
Now you see how smart my five people here? Now the Almighty working with Moses, and these people that lost faith just that fast. That's how dumb the people is. They done lost faith that fast. Are you bringing us to the wilderness to die? There ain't no grave. You know, see how slick these the same people today. This ain't nothing changed. Read, watch this.
Wherefore hast thou dealt thus with us, to carry us forth out of Egypt? Is not this the word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians?
See them fools talking just like the people in America. They got all this money, all this. They ain't gonna want to leave the United States. They ain't gonna want to leave their houses, their Maseratis, their business, and their good jobs and all this old kind of job. It's gonna be the same people. When we leave America, these people gonna say the same thing that these people said. Man, I ain't finna leave my $1 million home. Who out the band? These people crazy. Read.
For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians.
It's better for us to serve the Gentiles today. That's what we're going to say again. That's right. We're going to say the same mess again. Read.
Than that we should die in the wilderness.
That we rather die in the wilderness. No, we rather stay in the United States than go to the wilderness and die. Them people didn't know what they were talking. All the miracles, everything that Yahweh showed them people, they lost their faith just like that. Just like that. They didn't change overnight with the quickness. Now, we got to be worse than these people because they saw it and didn't believe it. We going on faith and belief and how we read. We going on what the book say. See, we going on what the book say. These people saw what Yahweh did. Read.
And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of Yahweh.
All you got to do is stand still, fear not, and quit panicking and running your alligator mouth, getting mad. Watch this.
Which he will show you, which he will show to you this day.
He gonna show y'all today that he the one.
For the Egyptians whom ye have seen today.
So these people that you looking at today,
ye shall see them again no more forever.
You ain't gonna never see these people no more forever. God Almighty got something, boy, he finna show it to them. Watch this.
Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace.
Shut your mouth and wait on the Most High Yah. Shut your mouth. Quit panicking, rushing, want this overnight, want this to help. Man, shut up and let Yahweh do his thing. Read.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou unto me? Speak unto the children of Israel, that they go forward. But lift thou up thy rod, and stretch out thy hand over the sea, and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go on dry ground through the midst of the sea.
Now hold it right there. Now that's got to be mind-boggling. He parted the Red Sea. We walked through there looking at the sharks, the alligators, and all this old stuff. And then the ground was dry. Wasn't no mud. Boy, that's a miracle right there. When you walking on, when you departed the Red Sea, because you know how muddy it was at the bottom of it, but it was dry for the children of Israel to walk on down through there. Read.
And I, behold, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they shall follow them. And I will get me honor upon Pharaoh, and upon all his hosts, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the Egyptians shall know that I am Yahweh.
That's right. Everybody in the United States is going to know one day that he is Yahweh.
When I have gotten me honor upon Pharaoh, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the angel of Elohim, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them. And the pillar of the cloud went from before their face and stood behind them. And it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel. And it was a cloud and darkness to them, but it gave light by night to these, so that the one came not near the other all the night.
Right.
And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and Yahweh caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went to the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left.
That's right. One number but a wall on each side while you're walking down through there. Read.
And the Egyptians pursued and went in after them to the midst of the sea, even all Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and his horsemen. And it came to pass that in the morning watch Yahweh looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians, and took off their chariot wheels, that they drave them heavily.
See, the Almighty made the chariot wheel fall off. That's right. I don't care how tight they were. They fell off because the Almighty did it. Read.
So that the Egyptians said, let us flee from the face of Israel, for Yahweh fighteth for them against the Egyptians.
That's right. They had sense enough to know that Yahweh with the Israelites and not with them.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand over the sea, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen. And Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to its strength when the morning appeared, and the Egyptians fled against it. And Yahweh overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea.
Killed them all. Read.
And the waters returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen and all the host of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them.
Everybody that ran out there, the Israelites on ground, on foot, they died. Read.
There remained not so much as one of them, but
everybody died. All the Egyptians. Read.
But the children of Israel walked upon dry land in the midst of the sea.
Walked up on dry land. Wasn't muddy, it was dry.
And the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand.
They looking at the sharks, the alligators, and everything else is in the water.
And on their left. Thus Yahweh saved Israel that day out of the hand of the Egyptians.
That he will save. That's right. Yahweh is our Savior. He saved the Israelites. Read.
And Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore.
Now they saw this. They saw Yahweh do it. Read.
And Israel saw that great work which Yahweh did upon the Egyptians. And the people feared Yahweh and believed Yahweh and his servant Moses.
Only for a minute. They believed him for a minute, but not long. Okay, let's go to is it 14? Okay, let's go to Exodus 19. 19 and 3.
Exodus chapter 19, verse 3. And Moses went up unto Elohim, and Yahweh called unto him out of the mountain, saying, thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself.
That's right, you saw this.
Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed.
That's what Yahweh wants you to do. Obey his voice indeed. He ain't told you to go to no church and wear a cross and believe in the New Testament, be baptized. He ain't told you nothing. Obey his voice. Read.
And keep my covenant.
Keep Yahweh's covenant, which the New Testament say you can't be circumcised. Read.
Then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people.
You're going to be a special people, different, separate from these other people. You ain't going to do what these other people do in this world. Read.
For all the earth is mine.
All the earth is his, not JC. He ain't gave all or nothing to JC. When JC said he gave it all to him, he told a lie. Yahweh said all the earth is mine. Read.
And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation.
And when you're a kingdom of priests, a holy nation, you ain't going to believe in no New Testament. Read.
These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people, and laid before their faces all these words which Yahweh commanded him. And all the people answered together and said, All that Yahweh has spoken will we do.
Now, is we doing that today? All what Yahweh said in the Old Testament, is that what we doing? No, we over here listening to what Paul, Peter, Luke, and John said. And the Almighty ain't never told Paul, Peter, Luke, and John, and JC nothing. He told Moses. He ain't told nobody over in the New Testament. So why would you listen? Because that's the way you was raised. That's how you was brought up. That's when you can't turn from it. When you get old, you're going to still be a Christian, a Muslim, and brainwashed, bamboos, and hoodwink. Read.
And Moses returned the words of the people unto Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto
What verse you at?
9. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee.
That's right.
And believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto Yahweh.
He said, believe thee forever. We always supposed to believe in the Old Testament. The 5 first books of Moses. That's right. That's what he wrote. We supposed to always believe what's going on in the Old Testament.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, Go unto the people and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes.
That's right. Wash your clothes. Because in the New Testament, you can't even wash your hands. It said don't wash your hands over there. Read.
And be ready against the third day. For the third day Yahweh will come down in the sight of all the people upon Mount Sinai.
And he coming as Yahweh. He ain't coming in no Son, no Spirit, the Holy. He ain't coming like the New Testament clowns say. He jumping somebody else's body and coming to the earth. Man, stop it. That's all some BS. Read.
And thou shalt set bounds unto the people round about, saying, Take heed to yourselves, that ye go not up into the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever touches the mount shall surely be put to death.
That's right, because this mountain was holy. Only one could come is Moses, nobody else. Read.
There shall not a hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned or shot through, whether it be beast or man.
Can't nobody go with no beast, no man, no another rock or nothing else.
It shall not live. When the trumpet sounded long, they shall come up to the mount. And Moses went down from the mount unto the people and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes.
Okay, that's all I want. What Exodus 33. All through this book, he had a relationship with Moses, and he told him, called him, and talked to him, and everything else. And now this is cold-blooded right here. What I'm finna read. Start at I think I want the first verse.
Exodus chapter 33, verse 1. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Depart and go up hence, thou and the people which thou hast brought up out of the land of Egypt, and unto the land which I swore unto Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, saying, Unto thy seed will I give it, and I will send an angel before thee, and I will drive out the Canaanite, the Amorite, the Hittite, and the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite, unto a land flowing with milk and honey. For I will not go up in the midst of thee, for thou art a stiff-necked people, lest I consume thee in the way.
That's right. So we always made Yahweh mad. We stiff-necked and want to do what we want to do. We want to serve everything and try to serve Yah at the same time. You can't do it. Read.
And when the people heard these evil tidings, they mourned, and no man did put on him his ornaments. For Yahweh has said to Moses, Say unto the children of Israel, Ye are a stiff-necked people.
See how fast we fall out? We stop believing. We stop honoring Yah. Yahweh know we some stiff-necked. So anytime you believe in the New Testament, you a stiff-necked person. So he talking to all y'all out there that's talking about y'all Messianics, that y'all talking about y'all Christians, y'all wearing crosses and celebrating these pagan holidays. Y'all are stiff-necked people. Read.
I will come up into the midst of thee in a moment and consume thee.
And he gonna take care of you. He gonna kill you. Hey, he gonna get you.
Therefore now put off thy ornaments from thee, that I may know what to do unto thee. And the children of Israel stripped themselves of their ornaments by the Mount Horeb. And Moses took the tabernacle and pitched it without the camp, afar off from the camp, and called it the tabernacle of the congregation. And it came to pass that everyone which sought Yahweh went out to the tabernacle of the congregation, which was without the camp. And it came to pass, when Moses went out unto the tabernacle, that all the people rose up and stood every man at his tent door and looked after Moses until he was gone into the tabernacle. And it came to pass, as Moses entered into the tabernacle, the cloudy pillar descended and stood at the door of the tabernacle, and Yahweh talked with Moses, and all the people saw the cloudy
He
pillar.
what with Moses?
And all
He talked.
and Yahweh talked with Moses.
He talked with Moses. He ain't talking to nobody in the New Testament. He talked to Moses. So what you doing listening to Paul, Peter, Luke, and John when he ain't talking to them at all? If he did talk to him, show it to me and get some money. That's all you got to do is show it to me. Read.
And all the people saw the cloudy pillar stand at the tabernacle door, and all the people rose up and worshipped, every man in his tent door. And Yahweh spake unto Moses face to face.
Face to face, read.
As a man speaking unto his friend.
That's right. He wasn't on no cell phone around the corner and on the other side of a building. He was right there. Read.
But his servant Joshua, the son of Nun, a young man, departed not out of the tabernacle. And Moses said unto Yahweh, See, thou sayest unto me, bring up this people, and thou hast not let me know whom thou wilt send with me. Yet thou hast said, I know thee by name, and thou hast also found grace in my sight.
I thought grace came by JC. That's a lie. It go grace right here in Exodus in the Old Testament. Read.
Now therefore, I pray thee, if I have found grace in thy sight.
There go grace again. Talking about grace started with JC. That's a lie. Grace ain't started with no JC. It started right here in Genesis. In Exodus. Read.
Show me now thy way, that I may know thee, that I may find grace in thy sight.
That's right. All through the book, grace. Read.
And consider that this nation is thy people. And he said, my presence shall go with thee, and I will give thee rest. And he said unto him, if thy presence go not with me, carry us not up hence. For wherein shall it be known here that I and thy people have found grace in thy sight?
All through the book, grace. Read.
Is it not in that thou goest with us? So shall we be separated, I and thy people, from all the people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's right.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, I will do this thing also that thou hast spoken, for thou hast found grace in my sight.
That's right. So that make the New Testament a lie. When it say grace started with JC, that's a lie. Read.
And I know thee by name. And he said, I beseech thee, show me thy glory.
Now watch this, y'all. This cold-blooded right here. He said, show me thy glory. Watch this.
And he said, I will make all my goodness pass before thee.
He gonna make all this goodness pass before thee.
And I will proclaim the name of Yahweh before thee.
That's right.
And will be gracious to whom I will be gracious.
That's right. I'm gonna do who I want to do with right.
And will show mercy on whom I will show mercy.
Yahweh say, I'm gonna show mercy. I don't care nothing about she used to be a prostitute or whore, whatever. Hey, y'all might say his mercy endure forever. If you're a changed person, don't worry about what the public talking about, because they don't know what they talking about. Almighty say, I don't want to show faith. Well, why this? Why that? Hey, he showed Rahab a favor, and she was a harlot. So when Almighty shows certain people's favors, don't worry about it, because they're going to talk about you, but Yahweh going to love you. Read.
And he said, thou canst not see my face.
He told Moses, you can't see my face. Watch this, though.
For there shall no man see me and live.
Ain't nobody gonna see his face and live, according to the Old Testament. Now watch this corn right here. He ain't never did this with nobody in the world but him. Read, watch this, boy. I got the chills right now.
And Yahweh said, behold, there is a place by me, and thou shalt stand upon a rock.
Stand up on the rock, Moses. Watch this.
And it shall come to pass, while my glory passeth by,
while he passing by,
that I will put thee in a cleft of the rock.
He gonna put you in the cliff of the rock, Moses. Watch this.
And will cover thee with my hand while I pass by.
He gonna cover his eyes while he pass by. Watch this. Read.
And I will take away my hand.
And I'm gonna take away my hand, Moses.
And thou shalt see my back parts.
You gonna see the back of me, boy. I got the chills right now, because he ain't never shown nobody's back but Moses. He ain't never messed with them clowns over in the New Testament. Almighty said, I'm gonna show you my glory. I'm gonna hide your eye, and I'm gonna walk past you, and I'm gonna let you see the back of me. Boy, that's cold-blooded right there. Boy, I got the chills right there. Now, you tell me that ain't no corn. He said, I'm going to let Moses see the back of me, boy. That's why we going to listen to Moses, y'all. But boy, I feel good, boy. I ain't going to listen to Moses. She ain't showed his back. He never did that in the New Testament, no back. Why we going to listen to Moses? Because he showed Moses his back.
But my face.
Oh, look. Boy, I feel good. Man, you got to read that again, boy. Woo!
What verse?
Oh, boy. Let's see. Okay, we'll start at 20.
Verse 20. And he said, Thou canst not see my face.
You can't see my face, Moses.
For there shall no man see me and live.
Ain't nobody gonna see my face and live, Moses.
And Yahweh said, Behold, there is a place by me, and thou shalt stand upon a rock.
Stand up on the rock, Moses.
And it shall come to pass.
And it gonna come to pass, Moses.
While my glory passeth by.
While his glory passed by.
That I will put thee in a cleft of the rock.
I'm gonna put you down in the cleft of a rock.
And will cover thee with my hand while I pass by.
And I'm gonna cover your eyes while I pass by. Read.
And I will take away my hand.
And when I take away your hand, Moses, his hand, read.
And thou shalt see my back parts.
You gonna see the back of me. Read. That's all of it.
But my face shall not be seen.
You ain't gonna see my face, but I'm gonna show you the back of me. Read.
Exodus chapter 34. Verse.
No, that's no. I want you to finish it. That's 23.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need. Okay, let's go to Numbers. Now, that's the reason why we're gonna listen to Moses, because the stuff he did with Moses, he ain't never did it with Paul, Luke, John, and Peter, and them JC and them hillbillies over there. That's why we're gonna listen to Moses, because he showed him his back, he gave him his laws, he did everything with him. Told him to make a god at you, go down there and Pharaoh tell him to let him go. He did everything with it. Okay, go to Numbers 12. Let me show you something else that's powerful right here. This Numbers 12 is powerful too. Cold-blooded right here. Let me see what I want. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to start at the first verse, because this is cold-blooded right here.
Numbers chapter 12, verse 1. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married.
Now his brother and sister spake against, because he married a black Ethiopian woman. She was a black woman, but she was an Ethiopian. She wasn't no Hebrew. Read, watch this.
For he had married an Ethiopian woman.
That's right. Moses married an Ethiopian woman. Read.
And they said, Hath Yahweh indeed spoken only by Moses?
Oh, who you think you? You think you all that? Because they getting down on Moses because they mad and jealous of him. Watch this though. Read.
Hath he not spoken also by us?
And we prophet and preachers too. You ain't no better than us. That's what they saying. Read. Watch this though.
And Yahweh heard it.
When Yahweh heard it, they run their mouth. Watch what happened. Read.
Now the man Moses was very meek.
Very meek and humble.
Above all the men which were upon the face of the earth.
Above everybody. The Almighty loved him though. Read.
And Yahweh spake suddenly unto Moses.
He spoke suddenly as soon as he heard them say that slick stuff out their mouth. Read.
And unto Aaron and unto Miriam.
All three. Watch this.
Come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation.
He told Moses, Miriam, and Aaron to come out. All three of y'all come out. Watch this.
And they three came out.
When they came out, watch this.
And Yahweh came down in the pillar of the cloud.
Yahweh came down in the pillar of the cloud by itself, not no in the spirit of somebody else with JC and all that old clown stuff. He came down in the pillar when he heard them talking crazy to Moses. Now watch this.
And stood in the door of the tabernacle.
And he stood right there in the door of the tabernacle.
And called Aaron and Miriam.
He called them out.
And they both came forth.
They came forth because they ran their mouth too much.
And he said, Hear now my words.
Listen to what I'm going to tell y'all.
If there be a prophet among you.
If it be a prophet anywhere else, read.
I, Yahweh, will make myself known unto him in a vision.
I'll come to the other prophets in a vision.
and will speak unto him in a dream.
And speak to them other prophet in a dream.
My servant Moses not so.
But Moses, no sir. I don't do Moses like I do the rest of the prophet. I come to him and holler at him by himself. We one-on-one, we chop it up. I don't do the same thing I do with the rest of the prophet. He do it with Moses. Read.
Who is faithful in all mine house.
Moses is faithful in all my house.
With him will I speak mouth to mouth.
I'm going to speak to him popcorn mouth to mouth with him.
Even apparently, and not in dark speeches.
Not in no dark speeches. Read.
And the similitude of Yahweh shall he behold.
That's right.
Wherefore then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?
Why come y'all wasn't afraid to speak against Moses? Because he my right-hand man. He the one I chose from the womb. And y'all wasn't scared to get down on him? Look, he showing favor right there, letting Miriam and Aaron know that I love Moses more than I love y'all, even though y'all prophet and priest, but Moses is my man. Read.
And the anger of Yahweh was kindled against them.
He was mad at both of them. Yahweh mad. So when you talk down on David and Moses, the Almighty gonna kill you. Because ain't nobody in the New Testament over Moses or David, no kind of way. Came down. Why come he didn't come down when JC was on the cross? When JC was on the cross, how about my God, why have thou forsaken me? And the Almighty didn't answer one mumbling word. Why come he didn't come down and save him? He came down to help Moses. Now, he came down to help Moses. He didn't come down for JC to rescue him. Why come he didn't come down and Paul and John them got their heads chopped off? Why come he didn't come down for the New Testament men when they got killed, when they got their head chopped off? Why come Yahweh didn't come save him? Because he don't know him and wasn't studying. That's why. Hold it. What verse was that?
No.
Okay. Now watch what he going to do when he got angry at him. Read.
And he departed.
When the Almighty Yahweh departed, went back up in the cloud.
And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle.
That's right.
And behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow.
He turned her white. She was black as tar, but Yahweh turned her white. Why? Because she ran her alligator mouth on her brother when she should have been shutting up. He the man to eat the open one. Who he think he is? He ain't no better than us. I go give me a white man since he got to eat the open one. No. You ain't, no. You don't speak. If the Almighty ain't saying nothing about a man to eat the open one, what you got to say? That's when they say when King David killed a man, had a man killed, what else he do? To Bathsheba and all that, that's when, listen, that's irrelevant. If Yahweh love you, who else is it for you to judge you? You can't judge Moses and King David. I don't care what they do and what they did. The Almighty still love. Now, you can judge Paul, Peter, Luke, and John, and JC because the Almighty wasn't studying them and he didn't know them. That's right. Read that again. He told him what?
And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my master, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us.
It's a sin to be white. That's according to this. That's right. Turning white's a sin. Now, that's what the book say. It's a sin to be white, according to this. Now, I'm through. Let's go to Second Chronicles. So you have to be careful what you're talking about when you talk about people, because Almighty love people, some people more than he love others. And you can't be getting down on nobody because you don't like the way they talk, or don't like the way they look, or don't like this about. Listen, man, Almighty gonna kill you about messing with them real Israelites out there. And everybody, and all the Messianics and the Christians and the people love JC and they hate David. Talking about how can David be the Messiah when he had Uriah the Hittite killed, took his wife from her. Listen, I don't care what he did. Almighty say he's a man after my own heart. He still loved David. Shit, you want to judge David. You can't judge David because the Almighty love him. So if Yahweh is with you, who shall be against you? You got to be a fool to think any other kind of way. I don't care what she used to do or what he used to do. When Yahweh love you, ain't nothing nobody can do but run their alligator mouth and get killed. The Almighty gonna get you. Go to Second Chronicles 30. Second Chronicles 30. think I want, yeah. 2 Chronicles 30 and 16.
2 Chronicles chapter 30, verse 16. And they stood in their place after their manner, according to the law of Moses, the man of Elohim.
The man of Elohim, according to Moses, according to the law, man of Elohim. Read.
The priests sprinkled the blood, which they received of the hand of the Levites, for there were...
That's all I wanted, 16. Okay. Yeah. So that's the reason why we're going to listen to Moses, because I done proved beyond a shadow of a doubt today that the Almighty Yahweh had a relationship with Moses. He proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that he loved Moses more than he did anybody in the New Testament. So why you going to listen to Paul, Peter, Luke, and John, and them hillbillies over there, JC, talking about anything? You supposed to go listen to what Moses said. If Moses didn't say it ain't about nothing over in the New Testament. You going to run over there and talk about, Paul say, JC say. Man, stop it. Now, if anybody want this money, show me in the New Testament that Yahweh had any relationship with anybody at any time, like he did with Moses. Show me that. And I'm gonna write you that money. Now, do anybody have any comments or questions about what I just told about? Because this was corn today. And next week, I'm gonna prove beyond a shadow about David. He loved David more than he loved anybody in the New Testament. Yeah, I'm gonna get down on David. That's my man. That's right. But the Christians and the Masons hate David, but I love him. And I'm gonna show you why we should listen to David. And I'll show you today why we should listen to Moses. Yeah. So do anybody out there have any comments or questions about what I just read about? Let's see. That's right. You don't. So what you doing with it for if you don't speak over there? That's right. Oh boy, I ain't know, brother. I was gonna have that next weekend anyway about David. So what? And the brother just said on his say would say next video has to be on David. He loved him even more than Moses. Oh, now I wouldn't say that. Now that's a toss up right there, brother. He loved both of them. I ain't gonna say which one he loved the better because that's a toss up. I ain't gonna be the judge of that. He loved both. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Yahweh loved Moses and David. So I ain't gonna say which one he loved the most. No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that, bro. I can't say that. All I can tell you, he loved him more than he did JC, Paul, Peter, Luke, John, and Timmy, and all them hillbillies over there. He loved them more than them. I can say that. That's a fact. But for us comparing Moses to David, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do that. No, sir. I can't do it. All I know, he loved both of them. He loved both of them, bro. Oh yeah, brother. Hey, you know, a lot of times, you know, see, I when I be feeling good, them tears gonna roll down, man. You know. But let me go to Jeremiah right quick. Yeah, man. Go to Jeremiah 5 and 14. Jeremiah 5 and 14.
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 14. Wherefore thus saith Yahweh of hosts, wherefore thus saith Yahweh Elohim of hosts, because ye speak this word.
Because I'm speaking the word of Yahweh.
Behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire.
He gonna make the words coming out of a person's mouth and speaking them. Read.
And this people wood.
And the people gonna be just like wood.
And it shall devour them.
It's gonna burn them up. They can't handle the truth. No, the people can't handle no truth. That's when they rather live a lie. Because they can't handle no truth. Only people that can handle the truth is the ones that love Yahweh. That's right. Because when you learn better, you're supposed to do better. I don't care what you used to do. When you stop and turn toward Yah, he gonna forgive you. Just that simple. But you got to change your wicked ways. And what I mean by your wicked ways is going to church, wearing a cross, and believing in Hamashiach and JC and Yahshua as the Messiah or as God's son. You got to leave all that junk alone if you want the Most High to favor you. He ain't favoring nobody in the world if they talk about JC. I don't care who you is. You might think you being favored, but you a lie. You ain't being favored. Shit. He ain't favoring nobody. He's all about Yah. When he say he the first and he the last, that's what he mean. That's what he mean. Yeah, brother. Yeah, sir. Ain't gonna be but a remnant that's gonna love Yahweh. None but a remnant. So don't expect for the whole world to change and be on Yahweh team, because it ain't gonna never be like that. Nah. Let me go to Jeremiah. Let me see. Jeremiah chapter 3. Let's see. Start at the 12th verse.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 12. Go and proclaim these words toward the north and say, return, thou backsliding Israel.
See, the Almighty wants you to change. He wants you to turn back. Quit going to church. Quit eating the bad food. Quit worshiping anybody other than him. He wants you to turn back, come to him. Right, to read.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said he wants you to change.
And I will not cause my anger to fall upon you.
Then I won't cause my anger to fall upon you when you keep on being rotten and wearing crosses, going to church and putting 10% in the man's hand and all that old crazy clown stuff. Read.
For I am merciful.
He merciful. People ain't merciful. Yahweh merciful because people ain't going to forgive. They going to hold grudges. Almighty say we ain't supposed to be holding no grudge. People be mad at you forever for something you said or did. Man, stop it. You supposed to be mad at your brother and sister forever. Read.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh talking.
And I will not keep anger forever.
He ain't going to be mad forever because he wants you to change. Start doing the right thing. Okay, you used to go to church, been baptized, eat bacon and ham and celebrate the pay, but stop and start getting on Yahweh team. He ain't going to be mad at you, no, but people going to say, oh, you listen to them people on the internet. Oh, you listen to this. No, you listen to what the book say. I'm on the internet talking about what the book say. I'm not got no other book talking about nothing. So when they tell you about me, I'm saying what the book say, thus say, yeah, you understand me? Read.
Only acknowledge thy iniquity.
Only acknowledge your sins, your iniquity. Say you've been a rotten, dirty, low-down dog. You're supposed to tell Yahweh that in your prayer. You ain't got to tell no man. Tell Yahweh, because you don't owe no man no explanation. You owe Yahweh an explanation. Read.
That thou hast transgressed against Yahweh thy Elohim.
That's right. You transgressed against Yahweh. Now watch this, though.
And hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree.
Under every green tree, you just like the Gentile.
And ye have now obeyed my voice.
And anytime you believe in the New Testament, you ain't obeying Yahweh's voice. Read.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh say you ain't. Read.
Turn, O backsliding children.
Turn. Mean you stop doing wicked and wrong and turn. Oh, backsliding children Israel.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh told you to stop and change. Read.
For I am married unto you.
Did you know Yahweh was married to us? Read.
And I will take you one of a city.
I'll get you one out of Memphis, one out of Chicago, one out of Detroit, St. Louis, one out of city. Read, watch this.
And two of a family.
And two out of your family mean he ain't going to get everybody. Everybody can't go. Read.
And I will bring you to Zion.
I'm going to bring you back to the Holy Land. So don't expect for your whole family to change and follow Yah, because they ain't going to do it. If you got, I say, sometimes it happen like this. If you got a wife and a husband and 5 kids, you might have, that'll be, what? Okay, it might be only 2 in the house that's going to serve Yah. Only 2 of them going to serve Yah out of that. You know, everybody, the truth ain't for everybody. Keep on reading.
And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Okay, that's all I wanted, really. Yeah. Let me go to Joshua right quick. Now, this is what you got to tell the people right here. Here's what you got to tell them. Okay, go to Joshua 24 and 15.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. And if it seem evil unto you to serve Yahweh,
Say, if it seem evil for you to serve Yahweh, read, watch this.
choose you this day whom you will serve.
Choose the day when you're going to serve Yahweh or Christianity or JC, read.
Whether the deities which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood.
That's right, other side of the flood. Talking about JC right now today. Choose you're going to serve Yahweh or JC. Now watch this, read.
Or the deities of the Amorites.
Deities of the Christians.
And whose land ye dwell.
If we dwell in the Christian land, you're going to serve the Christian God or you're going to serve Yahweh. Now watch this, read.
But as for me and my house.
As for me and my house.
We will serve Yahweh.
We're going to serve Yahweh. We don't care what nobody else talking about doing. Your uncle, your mama, your dad, your cousin, your brother and sister, aunties, niece and nephew. Ain't studying none of that. For me and my house, we're going to serve Yahweh here. That's right. That's corn right there. You got a choice. Either you're going to serve Yah or you're going to serve this junk in the New Testament or the Quran. Because both of them books ain't the farther and the wisdom. The Holy Quran and the New Testament ain't the farther and the wisdom. Burn them up. That's right. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, man, but what can you do? I mean, yes, it's heartbreaking, but what can you do? You know what I mean? Because man, your family gonna hate you. I'm already know what y'all going through, because I'd have been down through there, I've been there and done that. Man, your people gonna hate you about this book, man. You think them white folks hate you, your family gonna hate you worse than them. That's right. They gonna think you done lost your mind, think you done went crazy, think you insane and all that. When you turn to Yah, everybody gonna be against you. But so what? Hey, long as Yah ain't against you, that's what you better be worried about. Because ain't nobody on earth got no heaven or no hell to put you in. So why would you be worried about what a man or a woman gonna say? They gonna die just like you. They gonna hit the cemetery just like you. So why try to please a man or a woman? You better be pleasing Yah. That's right. Better be pleasing Yah. That's right. In the book said, let me show you what please Yahweh. This will please Yahweh. Let's see. Better be trying to please the Most High. Okay. Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 23. Jeremiah 9 and 23. That's right. Well, that's what we're going to serve. We ain't thinking about nobody else, what they talking about.
Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 23. Thus saith Yahweh.
Start off with thus saith Yahweh. Not no JC. Read.
Let not the wise man glory in his wisdom.
Don't let nobody out tell you how smart they is in school. I got plaques on the wall. I'm a doctor. I got the sociology degree. I got all these degrees. Don't let nobody tell you about none of that junk. They don't mean nothing in the Almighty. I read.
Neither let the mighty man glory in his might.
Don't let nobody tell you how fast they can run and how strong they is on the yard lifting iron. I lift 500 pounds. That don't mean nothing to Almighty. How strong you is, how much knowledge you got in high school. Or I've been to name some of them colleges. Yale and Harvard. I've been to Yale and Harvard. I got the plaque on the wall. That ain't nothing. Read.
Let not the rich man glory in his riches.
Don't let nobody tell you how much money they got and how much diamonds they got and all this. Oh, I got $1.5 billion. That ain't about nothing. All money ain't studying none of that. Read.
But let him that glorieth glory in this.
Let the people glory in this. Talking about this Old Testament. Let them glory in this. This is what you talk about. Read.
That he understandeth and knoweth me.
That you understand and know Yahweh. Not how much money you get, how fast you can run, and how smart you is in algebra and math and science and all that. That don't mean nothing. Yah, read.
That I Yahweh, which exercise loving kindness.
He the one exercise loving kindness,
judgment.
That's right.
And righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith Yahweh.
That's what Yahweh delight, for you to talk about him. It's okay to talk about other things, but talk about Yahweh in the conversation. Always talk about Yah. Whatever you talk about, women, marijuana, cars, houses, basketball, football. You can talk about it, but talk about Yahweh too. Matter of fact, talk about Yahweh, then we're going to talk about basketball, Kobe Bryant, all the rest of them out there. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with talking about the other stuff, but you got to acknowledge Yah too. Because everybody that you talking about, Yahweh put breath in them. The water they drink, that's Yahweh water. Every time you eat a sandwich, that's Yahweh food. The whole earth is his. That's right. Every time you put something up to your mouth, that's Yahweh's drink, food, or whatever. Every time you breathe in Yahweh air. You inhale and exhale in his air. So you better give thanks to Yahweh. Why wouldn't I? He the one control your heart rate. That's right. You only here on earth because of Yahweh. You only woke up this morning because of Yahweh. Nobody else. Nothing else. Didn't nobody else do it but Yah. Your mom and daddy didn't wake you up. That alarm clock didn't wake you up. Yah woke you up. So what you going to glorify anybody other than Yah? Got to be sick if you do. Yeah. But so I'm going to get ready to... That's right. Psalm 119. That's what pleased him too. Yeah. But hey, brothers and sisters, I'm going to get ready to... since nobody didn't want this money, this $100, or couldn't get it. Yeah, but I'm going to get ready to close out, brothers and sisters. I'll see y'all next week at 12 o'clock, you know, if Yahweh's will for me to be living, you know, because we got to give all honor and glory and worship and praise to Yahweh. You know, we can't give it to nobody else. It's a sin to give to anybody else. So, yeah, I'm going to get ready to close out. You have any questions? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to get ready to close out, brothers and sisters. I want to give all honor, glory, and worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. And praise the mighty Yah. And shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters all over the world.